Good morning guys, and today is Friday and I decided this video to do something a little bit different. We usually do week in the life of a medical student, but today is Friday and I'm going to be doing a day in the life of a medical student during test week because test week is super busy for me. Today's one of the more free days where I could film and get things done at the same time. This video will be more detailed than my normal week in the lives because it is just a day. So you guys will be seeing a little bit more on what I do from hour to hour. This morning I woke up around 6:30. I'm going to get started with some Anki right away, going to the coffee shop later, and I hate doing Anki in public at coffee shops. I just get too distracted too easily. So I woke up a little bit earlier than I normally do on test weeks to get that done. Usually on test weeks I will wake up the same time I'm going to wake up on test day just to get acclimated to waking up at that time. I don't want to wake up too early or too late during that week. So normally on test days I wake up I think around 7:15, so that's when I usually wake up throughout the whole week to get used to that, but today I woke up just a bit earlier to get that Anki done. I do have some hydration going on, and after I get hydrated I will get a cup of coffee, but we're gonna get some Anki done and then during our 10-minute break grab some coffee. Alright everyone, so this morning I started off with 800 cards, and unfortunately I still have 280 left and I have to leave for the coffee shop. So we're going to get those 280 cards done at the coffee shop. I tend not to do Anki that well if there's too much going on around me because it's such an active process of kind of like filling in blanks and pulling things deep from my mind, and that takes a lot of concentration for me. But I'll have to make do, try my best, stay focused, get those out of the way, and we'll see what's next. I have a whole schedule that I have to probably make after that. So I'll see you guys at the coffee shop. So now that we're at the coffee shop, it's time to get the rest of the Anki done. After the Anki's done, I add to today's schedule, get a quick breakfast, 2 breakfast tacos, and start some practice questions. Patient's temperature, it's about 8 febrile. He has occasional coffee smells. I got an 85, which isn't bad, but I missed an easy question, so. It's about 2:09, and according to the schedule, we're making decent timing. And on the schedule we have for right now, some Board and Beyond and first aid review. This is what studying looks like.
Oh, is this your vlog?
Yeah, it is for my vlog. Say hey.
Hi vlog, I'm Maddie.
And now that I'm back home, I'm gonna grab some quick lunch. Alright guys, it's 5:47 and I've made it back home, and at the coffee shop I was able to get these things done and I forgot to cross them off. Let's see, I got at least 40 RX questions done. And right now I'm kind of in this interval. I did come home, so I did take a little bit of time, but this is bugs and drugs. So I'll give a little bit look at that for micro and then do some first aid and B&B. So that's all we're gonna be doing for the rest of tonight as far as school things. However, I do wanna kind of shorten it because it's Friday. So we're gonna try to finish up in the next 30 minutes, do some rapid review of some things, maybe 45 minutes, and then go do a quick workout. For, I guess, lunch / dinner, I'm gonna eat this Fiesta salad. Eat that while we get some work done. It's light, so hopefully during working out I don't really feel that much, but I do need something on my stomach, a few sugars to get me going. And after I get these things done, I will see you guys in the gym. Major pharyngeal carcinoma may present with unilateral nasal obstruction. Alright guys, it is about 6:30 and I'm going to wrap up and go do a quick workout a little bit 30 minutes earlier than I had originally scheduled. Before I work out, I did want to let you guys know what I was kind of doing with review throughout the day, what I've kind of been doing throughout all of this semester, is basically using first aid as a checklist. First aid is amazing for the high yield key points and resources and things like that. However, it doesn't go into a lot of detail and explain things. It's like kind of like lines of factoids and bits of the most high yield things you need to know about topics, just not explaining them deeply. So I use it more as like a checklist to figure out, okay, you read this line, can you come up with like more things, the reasoning, the background behind it? And if I'm having trouble doing that, then I go look more deeply into it. But I use it kind of as a checklist to kind of, yep, know that well, yep, know that well, don't know that one that well, let's go do some more review over it. So it can take a while depending on if that page is something that I'm really comfortable with. If there's lots of things on that list, those kind of factoids and tidbits I can't make connections with or don't have a deep understanding about, then I'll go back into Boards and Beyond, my main resource, and go into the details for that. So that's normally what I do. And you can kind of see what I mean, and sorry, ignore the, the marker on my fingers. But with these things, they kind of have just quick tidbits on carbon dioxide transport, and it's super helpful obviously, but I didn't remember where you would see the most chloride shift happening and things like that. And so B&B goes into more detail and tells you that obviously on the venous side you would have more chloride shift because you would have more CO2 on that side being converted to bicarb and need more bicarb to be leaving into the plasma, and just things like that that you don't get from this small little area. So that's pretty much what I do when I go through first aid. Alright guys, just finished working out. We're gonna go ahead in the shower and I'm gonna have to go get some protein. Tonight we're gonna take it easy. Like I said, it is Friday. And so usually on Fridays I finish by 4 because it's more of like a half day for me. I went a little bit later today because it is test week, but this is what a normal test day looks like for me. I'm gonna go ahead in the shower and I'm gonna hop out, maybe watch some Netflix. We're gonna see, but I'll let you guys know what I end up doing. Alright, we got a pizza for dinner. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap up today. It's about 9:30 and I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit more of a detailed video with the day in the life of a medical student during test week. I'm just gonna relax, watch a movie, and this weekend's pretty much gonna be studying, so Saturday and Sunday, and the Monday and Tuesday test on Wednesday, and we'll be done with MS1, which is kind of crazy. This weekend I'm pretty much gonna be studying, like I said, but it is Mother's Day, so I'm gonna try to get something fixed up for that and go do a picnic or something like that for a study break. But MS1 will be over, but I'll have more time to get things out for you guys. I have some things planned, but I'd love to hear from you guys to see what you would want to see. But I will be letting you guys know how MS1 went overall for me. So until then, I will see you guys on the very next MedHead.